Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co daily FX market review for the trading day ending Tuesday, September 13th. Firstly to the US dollar index futures, and here we see the market trading back within the Ichimoku cloud today. Buyers coming into the market, and white body candle, buyers in control, showing some commitment to close above some important levels. Firstly, the 95.23 support and resistance level, then above the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen, and then trading through the bottom of the cloud to close within the cloud. So it does suggest that the buyers have found some upside momentum and an opportunity here for them to trade to higher levels. We could see the US dollar index testing back up to this previous resistance level at 95.85, but just considering we are trading within the cloud, so we could find a resistance anywhere through to the top of the cloud up around the 96 level. Importantly, with market closing within the cloud, we have a neutral market in big picture terms, so whereas we were previously negative by trading down below the cloud, we have seen that negativity, and although bearing in mind we had that bearish breakout with a lack of negative follow-through to confirm that breakout, and that's why we've seen this price activity with the market finding equilibrium within the cloud. Certainly not a good market to trade in big picture terms. We've been trading below the cloud, within, below, within, above, then back within, below, just slightly above, below, now back within. So in bigger picture terms, in that longer term time frame, a lot of indecision in this long term time frame. And just looking at the bands here with the US dollar index futures and trading back within the bands, just above the middle of the band, suggesting a slight bullishness. But if we do continue to rally, we do need to monitor that upper band at 95.73. Monitor it for either a breakout or whether it will hold as resistance. What we want to see, if we are going to see strong uptrending activity, would be a bullish breakout, strong bullish follow through, and that previous swing high around 96.24 taken out. And to the hourly charts with the US dollar index futures, and for today's session we've seen the market open within the cloud and break out about halfway through the session to find resistance at the first pivot point resistance level, selling off in a minor way to find support at the top of the cloud and around the Tenkan-sen indicator, then breaking out to the upside above that first resistance level, with the market opening the new session well above the Ichimoku cloud and each of the Ichimoku indicators. If we see continued bullishness, likely test up to the first resistance level, 95.70, possibly to the second around 95.94. Any selling may find some strong support around the middle of the pivot points around 95.35, and with the Tenkan-sen trading close to there and the Kijun-sen just below, we should monitor this region as an area of strong support. To the euro US dollar, and here we see continuing activity above the Ichimoku cloud. Previously we had a bullish breakout, no strong follow through to convince that we were going to see significant trending activity. The market has been reverted back towards the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen over the last few days, finding support around these indicators, and today for the third consecutive day the market has tested below the Kijun-sen and failed to close below. At the moment in the new session we have opened below the Kijun-sen, so we'll see whether the buyers return into the market to close back above the Kijun-sen. It may hold as resistance for today's activity. It trades at 112.39. Any selling is likely to find support down around these swing lows, roughly about this 112 area. A test down through there is likely to find support down at the top of the Ichimoku cloud at the 111.70 region, and any buying activity coming in off any potential rally may initially find resistance around the 112.50 region, extending up to about the 113.18 area. Moving to cable, British pound US dollar, and if we look at this market in big picture terms, we have a large congestion area following that strong selling from the Brexit vote. For today's candle we've seen some strong selling coming in, support coming in at the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud and very close to the Kijun-sen indicator around the 131 131.50 level. 131.55 actually, and very strong support just below there at 131.21, so potentially some strong support there. If we do see the market bounce, we may find resistance at the Tenkan-sen around the 133 region, but this is the first close down below the Tenkan-sen in the last couple of weeks. It is a bearish close. The sellers have attempted to build some momentum, so if they go on with the move, we could see some negativity re-enter this market and they test down below the cloud. To the US dollar, Japanese yen, and continued bearish activity down below the cloud does set the pace in the longer term time frame. And if we look here, bigger picture, still trading down below that Ichimoku cloud, and it has held as resistance on multiple occasions. At the moment, in the candle that has finished trading, we see formation of a white body candle, resistance coming in at 102.75, and in this new session we are trading in a bullish manner just up above there, and suggesting that we have some follow through that region and a potential test to the Ichimoku cloud once again, where we will continue to monitor for potentially continued resistance. Whether price action or the close is maintained above this 102.75 level will be important if we can close above there in a bullish manner. And the last time we tested up here, we saw that we were trading above there, and then we saw selling come into the market and the loss of commitment by the buyers. So we're not seeing any loss of commitment at the moment, but remembering that this candle that is forming is still it is still forming, and we could see selling return into the market. So just monitoring very carefully how we react to this 102.75 level, with it being an important level because of the Tenkan-sen also trading in that region. And just looking at the bands here with dollar yen. And we saw over the 4 of the last 5 consecutive trading days, the middle of the band's holding a support. This suggests that there is some underlying strength here in this market. It's not overly strong. We are approaching on this new candle the upper band, and if we look here previously, last time we tested there, we did see a loss of commitment and it holding as resistance. So if we can close up through there in a bullish manner with some strong follow through, eventually taking out the previous swing high 104.32, we could see a good strong development of uptrending price action in the medium term time frame on dollar yen. So watching this area very, very closely at the upper band at 103.19.